friends, welcome to My Divorce Real Estate. I'm Amber Gifford, and this is my husband and teammate, Scotty Gifford.
Hello, hello.
Today we're going to talk about divorce support. What do we mean when we say divorce support? Not what do we mean, what do you think people think it means?
Well, I mean, I guess if I wasn't who I was, I might just think, well, who's going to be able to support me through these times? But when we talk about the divorce support, we're talking about the people that are going to surround you, that are actually going to help you walk through this divorce, and you need to build a smart team of people around you to help you make informed decisions all along the way, because there's a lot of areas in divorce, because it is kind of like separating a business.
For sure. So be glad you are who you are so you know this. All right. So number one, first and foremost, as a family law attorney, so the first thing you need to do is be seeking out who you want to represent you. And we don't mean ask your buddy who does business law, who's probably fabulous, but you really need to find someone who's in family law. Mm-hmm. Find that attorney, interview them. There's questions if you download our free divorce resource at mydivorcerealestate.com. There's a whole slew of questions that can help you when interviewing, and find out the people that are in your area, that work in your county, that have working relationships in both counties surrounding where you're at that are contiguous to. Most of the time they kind of go back and forth from the different counties and courthouses. Yeah,
and so we recommend getting an attorney that you feel comfortable with, because they are going to be with you for quite a bit of time. In Texas, usually there's about a 60-day waiting period once you even file. So knowing and trusting this person that you're working with, and making sure that they have done family law work before and not their first time, would be advisable.
Yeah, not to mention too, let's say it's 5 years down the road and you have to make a modification for your decree. Mm-hmm. It's best if you can go back to the same attorney if you were pleased, that are family law related, so you can make that modification as well. All right, number one was family law attorney. Number two is going to be financial advisor.
Mm-hmm. This is going to be a big one too, because the financial advisor is going to help you maybe divide those assets. And we actually work with a lot of financial advisors that are actually CDFAs, which stands for Certified Divorce Financial Analyst. And so
do you have to have a CDFA?
You don't have to have a CDFA, but they're just going to be a little bit more attuned to helping people through the divorce situation, because they've dealt with that. They've had some additional training.
Right. So they're niched in the divorce arena like we are.
Exactly. And that's who we always recommend, is people that deal with the divorce,
arena all the time. You want to live, eat, breathe, sleep, all of it, divorce. Because they know what you're going through as well. So financial advisors can come in regarding the division of assets. They can also help you if you're getting a large settlement and you need to plan for the future. This is all the money you're going to have. Or what if you're on disability? What if you can't work? It's worth investing in yourself to get the outcome that you need for the future.
Exactly. They're kind of like, I would do an analogy to like they're, you'd want a trainer if you've never been in the gym before. Well, if you never dealt with money before because you're now going through divorce, you probably want somebody in your corner who's going to help you with the money aspect.
Exactly. So, and number third on the list is going to be a real estate agent.
But not just any real estate agent, right?
Not just any. No, you need to find one that specializes in divorce, that has dealt with those types of cases before, that are all over the place, that they, again, live, eat, sleep, breathe divorce, and possibly have certain designations or certifications. Mm-hmm. Those are letters behind your name. What really is key is what are they doing on a daily basis that is in the divorce arena that can help you. Mm-hmm. We provide an action plan for our clients and help them work with their attorneys, and we are a neutral voice to all parties.
Yeah, our goal isn't to sell the home. Our goal is to help people that come to us make an informed decision about what they are going to do with the home, whether that is keep it, refinance it, sell it, whether, we've both been through divorce, and we deal with a lot of people in the industry that have helped people through divorce, and we have dealt with a lot of clients that have gone through divorce. So we do see this on a daily basis, and we just our goal is just to help people.
Yeah, so it's important that you don't just find any real estate agent, because what comes with a real estate agent, if you're working with a divorce specialist, they're going to have those connections for you. Maybe they even work with attorneys that they can refer you to, or financial CDFAs. I know we do, and that's the whole goal of coming to us, is we're not just us. We have a team of people that we can provide for you to be on your team. So we have family law attorney, financial advisor, CDFA, a real estate agent that specializes in divorce, and what's the next one?
So we're going to have on the list is going to be a coach or a counselor.
So everyone's like, oh, coach, I don't need a coach. Well, a coach can come in real handy when you are going through the ups and downs and ebbs and flows of divorce that, are emotional. You think like, oh, I can't take time to spend money on that, but you have to invest in yourself to be able to make the outcome better for yourself. So whether you hire a coach, and again, if you hire the right people initially, they can refer you to those people if they're working in the divorce arena. Or maybe you just need a counselor. Maybe your kids need a counselor. Maybe they're teens and they're going through a hard time. That's something that we always are making connections with here locally, so we can provide resources for our clients. So it's super imperative to get the mental help that you might need to keep you stable so you can make those informed decisions, even if it's just a person that's an outlet for you to communicate that has no bias to either one of you.
Yeah, we're really big on making sure that you get right with yourself, especially going through divorce, because it's just as traumatic as a death, right? So dealing with those emotions is important, and either whether it's a coach or the counselor, we do believe that that's going to be part of this equation.
Yes, and there's nothing wrong with seeing a counselor.
No, nothing at all.
Last but certainly not least, we believe the fifth person on your team should be a title company. You're probably going, who do I get that and how and
why, right?
Right. Well, why don't you tell them why?
Well, so we do recommend having a title company help you, because whether you are going to keep the house or sell the home, title search is going to come up and see if there's anything on the title of the property. You don't want to have a clouded title about something when you go to sell or go to refinance, and then it's a big surprise to you. So
like what?
Well,
Let's give an example.
Well, we could have, a mechanic lien might be something, you had some work done, you paid the contractor.
Or you thought your spouse paid the contractor.
Or, well, maybe you paid the guy that came, but then the guy was like, well, that was, his boss that, didn't get paid, right?
There's all kinds of janky things that can happen.
Also, it's things with like a roofing company, you make a claim, but then it doesn't get taken care of.
So that if you had a mechanic's lien on there and we found it in advance, it saves the trouble of reworking the numbers at the end when you if you're going to sell, or even if you're going to buy out your spouse, because let's say it's $10,000, there's $10,000 you got to account for a bill that needs to be paid now.
Yeah, maybe property taxes didn't get paid, or maybe also the HELOC was opened up, right? Home equity line of credit was opened that you didn't know about. So there could be any number of things that we just recommend that you go ahead and we could start that process and see get all the information on the table to make sure you can make that informed decision about what you're doing with the home, which is usually your largest asset. Typically,
when you're working with a real estate agent to sell your home, the title company is where you close on your home, which if you're going to sell it, you'll be closing. Most real estate agents have relationships with title companies. We particularly have ones that we can run title searches if we know the house is going to be sold in advance. So not all of them will do that, but we do think that's something that needs to be in your back pocket. So the people that you're working with, if you don't know someone, they need to know someone. They can also draft up special warranty deeds and other documents that you might need as well, and rather than having your attorney do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially that's a good point right there, Amber.
Thank you very much. So there's divorce support, and you probably were thinking I meant something else today, but those are the 5 people you should be looking at to have on your team. Your family lawyer or family law attorney, which is one.
Mm-hmm. Your financial advisor, CDFA.
Your real estate agent that specializes in divorce.
Coach or counselor.
And last but not least, your title company, which again, you can get a lot of these things by working with just one person if they have the connections and if they're there to create this plan for you to walk beside you through the path.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that covers it for today. Thanks so much for joining us. And as always, we're here to bring you real life experiences to all your real estate needs. Babu.